What's up, fire fam? My name is Kiahonfire and welcome back to Citadel. Today I am gonna be updating you on what I've been up to and some interesting things I have found that is actually coming to the game extremely soon, so it might be worth picking this up again and giving it a go again. From what I've seen, there's some pretty crazy stuff coming to the game. But first, I just want to show you my lovely palace. Give you a nice showcase. I know these stairs aren't ideal, but I've been working on this humongous build. Absolutely humongous build. For a while I was living in that and living in a tower that was much bigger than this, but I got rid of it because it was ugly. But now I got this thing. I built this. It's cool. And it took a lot of time. Jesus. I'm sorry I haven't done a speed build on it because it just took way too long. I was back and forth with the marble. It took me ages, but we finally did it. We have a beautiful marble palace. I mean, I even jacked it out to the proper fullest extent. You have vitality pools. This could serve a big clan, and whatever. I just went ham, I love the building in this game. So creative. But no, this is my little abode. Nice storage room. Got a nice soldier stone there. And then we have massive crafting room. Inside we have a generator. Respawn stone. You look up. Woo! Fancy tower. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with that. I mean, I even thought of everything here. If you want, you could pop your dragon in one of these or something and just have the dragons hanging out. I thought that would be a really cool idea, just have the dragons hanging out these towers. Stuff like that. That's the kind of thing I've got going there. But of course you'll need the nice flying potion, which is quite easy to make. And now I'm going to go into the bottom. This area is absolutely huge. I could have made it bigger as well. But I was just like, I've had enough of building for one day. The massive harvesting room. We have workbenches, we have those transmogs over there, garden, fires for the kitchen box, bear. And I wanted to show you something I've made I am really proud of myself with this. So you open this trapdoor, this is trapdoor. But you wouldn't think that, would you? Well, apart from the railings, look at that. But if you opened it, you'd be like, oh, I can't get through anyway. But, crouch, woo! You can shut it behind you as well. And then you go through and we have this marvellous book room with a carpet and dragon. I kept this place up well. But wait! There's a door! And then I have my humble bedroom that I was going to stick some private boxes in for stuff we wanted to keep in there, but I mean, we have enough inventory space. We've got paintings, bedroom. It is fancy. I thought as well, I might as well just go all out. Have a secret room, bookcase, mysterious, that kind of thing. But yeah, that is my little house tour. There's no more secret rooms, unfortunately. But this is what it is. Handy. If you build it and you can just come step in a vitality pool, you get your health and mana back. Very handy. Let me know what you think. So now I'm going to go over the exciting newsletter of what they announced very recently. This is coming Wednesday, February the 5th. Oh my god, I am hyped for this update. I was like, what the hell, this is huge, because it's a really nice big update and I can't wait to play. So we're going to go over a few things, so you don't have to read the newsletter yourself if you don't want to. The 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 Vengeance is a part 1 of 2 huge expansions coming to the base Citadel game. In this update, players can choose to embark on a hero's journey spanning the entire game with quests and storylines starting at level 1 all the way through to 60. Part 2 of this update will launch later this year and feature the epic conclusion to our story along with new features, structures and new deadly creatures throughout the world. So in this update they're bringing a new quest system. So we have a new Ep5 overhaul, main quest and storyline, and tons of narrative based side quests, which is absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see what they got up their sleeve. They also include a quest journal, more interesting on the quests, getting them, they're not just sitting up there all boring and stuff like that. It's actually going to feel interactive. They have an event log, which notifies players of more important events such as raid that has occurred, if their creatures are attacked or killed, and much more. And something I was really excited for, item dye system. We get to dye our gear. I don't have to look like a mismatched bird person anymore. Oh. So you can craft or collect tons of coloured dyes and apply them to your clothing, armour and weapons. So you can now personalise things to your liking, which I am really happy with because I thought it was something the game was extremely lacking. And, you know, I don't like these dodgy colours sometimes that we get. I mean, look at this. I'm yellow and red. I look like the Mackie D's bird of some kind. And then there was this really other exciting thing to do with dyes. Creature dyes system. Oh my god. Add colour to your tamed creatures as you see fit. What is that? That's insane. They're also doing time of day raid protection for the PvP servers only. It's now going to be locked between the hours 6 PM and 11 PM on weekdays, and 11 AM to 11 PM on weekends. So your siege equipment spells will no longer deal damage to structures outside of these hours, which I think it's good actually, to be honest, this kind of thing. Because then you can't just go around blasting everything all the time whenever you like when people are sleeping. So along with that, they're also rebalancing the raiding system. So something they mentioned in this, AoE siege spells have a reduction in siege energy to better consider the fact that they deal damage over an area. Another really nice thing they're adding in is creature loot generation. Tamed creature will now passively generate contextually relevant items in their inventories for their owners to loot. This happens automatically as long as the creature remains tamed. This is massive because if you're like me and you find things like meat or leather or hide pain in the arse to get, if they produce things like this is awesome, isn't it? They're also adding a structure counter. The structure counter is a convenience feature to let players know if they can or cannot build any additional structures in their current region. And to top that all off, a ton of exploit fixes, which is amazing! And that about does it on the patch update. So they have all these juicy things coming to us, which is gonna be absolutely amazing. I can't wait. This is a nice big update, I think, for them. It's gonna change quite a lot of few things in the game, especially with our creature loot and the dyes. I'm all over it. I love it. So they already started making their big changes for the year, and they're starting off strong in the early days in February, so this is very exciting for people who like Citadel. And maybe if you're considering this game, it might be a good time to dip in, have a look at all the wonderful stuff that's going on, because they have promised it's going to be quite an exciting year for this game. Whether they pull it off, though, is another thing, but I think so far what I've seen, I've been impressed by. So wait for this rift to come down. We have the old base over here somewhere, if I remember right. Yeah, by these lagoon caves. Amazing place. Maybe I can collect some meat wire here. This is actually a really good place to go and collect food near the safe zones, because there is a lot of critters nearby, especially piggies, so we can get lots of pork chops. Yeah. What's also exciting is I'm like level 57, and I am so close to be able to make a dark iron helmet. And then we have our final things, the Hood of Indigo, Robe of Indigo, and then I've heard there's like this special tier after all of this, so I'm stoked for that. I can't wait. Really been taking my time with this game because a lot of games I just chew up the content. I rush through it and it's it's not good. But I'm taking my time on this one, enjoying myself doing so. If you weren't already aware as well, we do have a server on this one, so if you are intrigued to join on this adventure, then you're more than welcome to come join the server. It is a very quiet server, but that doesn't bother me. I mean, you know, if you just want to come on and build and something, it's ideal for that, because the space is quite free and you can use it all up. And I get quite low ping from where I'm at, and I'm in Europe, so if you're in Europe too, even so. And if you're in the Americas, I heard it works just as fine, because there has been people playing on it. from America. They also get very quick time on here. So, it's pretty good. Again, all the piggies. I have to start upgrading my gear and stuff. I need Dutchie back. He's got sucked into the world of Temtem and I've lost him. I know what we can do while we wait. We can pop into Solomon's Cave. I haven't been in there for a while. That cave I didn't actually go in for a while, but it actually turned out to be one of the most helpful caves when I was studying out in Citadel, because it's full of creatures and chests of awesome stuff. And when you're that kind of level, it's just like, oh my god, this stuff is amazing. But I just like it for like the meat and the leather. And also you have this nice, there you go, monolith. Woo! Lots of armor. 60 minutes of protection. I love the ideas of these obelisks. They are fab. So we're gonna go in here. Have a look-see. There we go, just as I remember it. Let's go and smashy the wolfie. For level 10 wolfie. There you go, give me your health and meat. And also I need the sprites for my gardening. That growth solution is very handy. There we go, we're just going to go through here and just steal all of their food. It's a lot easier than the dark caves and stuff. Those are pretty intense. And I've been working really hard to upgrade my gear so I can take those things on a lot better when you're solo at the moment. There we go. We got all this stuff. Let's go and see what we got in our chest. What have we got? Lava! Woo! Oh, we have some nice things in here actually. I don't mind that kind of thing. I don't mind when it's food as well, because when you stick food into your animal's inventory, the taming increases quite a lot with how long they're going to stay with you. Very handy. Oh, I'm getting bitten by... Whoa, the piggies have respawned. Well, hello. I don't mind if I do. Wow. Just brutally murdering the piggies. There we go. Get rid of you know. Take your stuff. How handy is that? See, you've just got all this food here. Give me more of my growth solution, little fairy. Oh, you still alive? Wow. This tells me I do need to upgrade my gloves. There we go. I only get it with this game sometimes. They respawn really quick, like the first time after you kill them, and then they don't spawn for a long time. It's bizarre. When we actually first started the game, we actually did start in the middle as well. And there were so many houses. I was so cheesed off because one of the houses were abandoned. And we didn't know at the time, if you place a throne on an abandoned property, then you claim everything and all their stuff and stuff like that. So we lost all of that, and that was a pain because we could have had such a good start off. Although then again, it's kind of cheatsy when you do that kind of thing as well, so... Maybe it was for the best that the other person snapped it up before we realised how to do this kind of thing. And if you're in this game and you don't have a throne in your property, make sure you do, otherwise someone can take it from under your feet. And that would not be ideal at all. Mind you saying that, if you kind of played the game before and you just want a nice property, then it's also just extremely handy if there is an abandoned property. I mean, if it's like that, then it means they haven't played in a while, so it probably means they're not going to play again. So, you can just snap up their property. Nice, done. Lasts for quite a while. There we go, we got more fairies. These were the frickin' first fairies we had trouble with, me and Dutchie. They are evil when you are low level. Jeez. Now just charging in, don't give a care in the world. Okay. I'm hoping when they bring in their bug fixes, they're going to fix this bug where if you switch too fast on your weapons and it like takes the spells off, or different spells, to fix it you just need to scroll really fast for it again and that just fixes it. You don't need to apply a new one. But I really hope they bring in a fix for it, because sometimes it can be hella inconvenient when I grab their chest. Just some butter and cloth? Wow, you guys are cheapskates. Okay, where is it? Give me my loot bag. Well, I wonder what that was then. There it is. Woo! Oh wow, sitting on a massive... That is trolley for new players. I think I might need my flying solution. Where is it? There we go, pop that on, press F. Woo, we can get it. What have we got? Ah, I needed more runes. This is handy, look at this. That goes down a tree. I love the rifts. Woo. There we go, very nice. Now you can go back home. Oh no, it's done fireballs with my arms now. Oh, something else is picked. What are you doing up here, Mr. Skeleton? That is rather unusual for you to be up this high. I would consider you something that's normally not supposed to be this close to the starter zone, but okay. Another thing about my house is pretty much there's doors all over. It's not very private. Oh god, I forgot to shut the door. It's not very private, this house, but, you know, I don't care. It's just creative, really. I'm gonna go downstairs and check on my plants, because I was working on doing a helpful gardening video earlier. If you ever think of picking up this game, you can do some gardening. You need it for quite a lot of things, actually, when you're gardening in this game. Because they do quite a bit for you, like get resources to make new weapons and stuff like that. You need it for all sorts. So I was busy doing all of that kind of thing. I always enjoy a little bit of Citadel. I find it actually really peaceful to play, even if you're getting murdered by crazy things. I really want to tame one of those really big dragons soon. If you have any tips on that, please let me know, because I really want to take one. I think it might be a solo mission. We'll see. It might be a double mission also, though. We don't know. I'll have to convince Dutchies to come back on. Anyway, thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!